Guys, hello everyone, welcome back to yet another live stream. Derby County versus Coventry City in the Championship tonight. A massive welcome to everyone. I hope you're all well on this warm Tuesday. Is it a warm Tuesday? I think it's a cold Tuesday, isn't it? I hope everyone's all right on this fine Tuesday evening, should I say. We've got a big game of Championship football coming at you, so get your predictions in, hit the like button, you know the drill. It's Derby versus Coventry, so do get involved. I have got a quick guest making an appearance very briefly now, as it's his birthday. Come say hello, mister. Theo, say hi.
Hi.
Theo, my boy, my son, is 2 years old today, aren't you? It's your birthday. Birthday. He's just turned 2, so I thought he could make a little cameo. He has done before. Can you? Happy birthday. Right, say goodbye, because we're gonna say goodbye now. Bye bye. Can you wave at the camera? I'm gonna let you go because I've got some football to watch. That's it. Right, have a good sleep, and I hope you had the best birthday. Take care, buddy. Oh, see you, mister. There you go. As he knocks something over on his way out. That's it. Theo's birthday. I thought he could make a quick cameo. It's Derby County versus Coventry City coming up tonight. And I'll get back to the football now. Do say hello. Get your predictions in. Sorry about that. A little bit of chaos there, but I thought I'd get Theo in to say hello. Right, let's go to the live chat. We've got over 100 people in here. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Theo. Cheers, guys. He'll appreciate that. I'll let him know when he's older and he can understand a bit more. But no, I'll tell you what. I don't know, if you're a parent, 2 years old is a nice stage. I mean, they do say terrible twos, but he is starting to understand things a bit more. And hopefully we can get him into football soon. I mean, he likes to kick a ball around, but he's still too young to really understand. But there you go. Let's talk football anyway. Derby County versus Coventry kicks off in 10 minutes. Let me say hello to everyone. Thank you for your comments. Gemma says happy birthday, Theo. Good to see you, Gemma. Jack says Theo is cute and Matt is the best YouTuber ever. Oh, look at that. The compliments are flying in. Good to see you, Rover Animates. Good to see you, Michael. Thank you once again for the birthday wishes to Theo. Kelly, how are you? Says, what a cutie. Happy birthday. Let's get some predictions, guys. There's 150 people in here. Derby versus Coventry. What are we saying? I'll get the starting 11s up for you in a second. Keep your comments coming. Let's get some predictions in and hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds. For Theo's birthday, don't do it for me, do it for him. Hit the like button, he'd appreciate it. Get involved. Kickoff is 8 minutes away, so let's get those starting 11s up. If you're waiting to do your prediction until you see those starting 11s, let me quickly flash them up on the screen. It'll take 2 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. Derby County starting 11 is on the left here. Zetterstrom in goal, Phillips, Clark, Forsyth, Nyambe, Adams, Armstrong, Thompson, Elder, Harness and Yates. Yates, I believe he scored against us, didn't he? Back at the CBS when they beat us 2-1. I will point out that Derby's only away win came at Coventry. Let's go to Coventry City starting 11. The Sky Blues with 9 wins in 10. Ridiculous form. Dovin, Van Evac, Thomas, Kitchen, Bidwell, Torp, Grimes and Eccles, Sakamoto, Sims and Wright. A lot being said about Ben Sheaf being injured again, which is not what we want. We know that Jack Redoni is missing. Good to see Hadji Wright back in the starting 11 though. It's a strong team. Look, I know, to be honest, when you've got a squad as deep as Coventry's, there always will be 1 or 2 injuries. Let's be honest, though, that's a good starting 11, and we hope that it can bring home 3 points. And I salute the Coventry City fans that have gone to Derby County in their numbers. If it wasn't Theo's birthday, I would have gone, but parenting duties, I guess. Maybe when he's a bit older, when he's about 8 or 9. Is that the right age? Yeah, I think so. I'll take him to the football on his birthday. Fair play to the fans that have gone. Burgie has gone, so he's not with me today. George has gone. Family members I know have gone. Loads of Cov fans have gone, and they are really buying in to this promotion push under Frank Lampard at the minute. Let's have a look at some more of your predictions. There's 150 people in here, so I will just remind you, let's push for 150 likes. It takes 2 seconds to hit the like button. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Redonian Fads in the away end, says George. There you go, and George is in the away end. Cheers for joining the stream. He says Redonian Fads are in the away end. You love to see it. Let's have a look at some more. Barcelona have won on aggregate. Someone's just said in the live chat. I haven't had a look. I predicted 4-1. What was it? It was 3-1. It's not over yet. There's still a couple minutes. Oh, no, it is. Full time now. Oh, I was pretty close with my prediction there. Let's have a look at some of your predictions for tonight. 3-1 Coventry, says Michael. Come on, the Sky Blues to the Premiership. Frank Lampard's in here. He says, I say 6 or 7, but your choice. He says, I'm in the dugout. There you go. Frank Lampard's in the chat. Good to see you. I would imagine that's someone I know. Is it Blue Baron? Is it Leon? Someone, because they're a moderator, have changed their name to Frank Lampard. George has just sent me a message. That's why I'm just having a quick look. Oh, I can see. Guys, you know how Burgie usually joins me for the games, for the live streams? He's not tonight because he's there. Look at this picture George just took of Burgie. He looks terrified. There you go. Don't worry, Burgie. The Derby fans won't get you. Right, Derby v Coventry, 5 minutes away. Let's get some more predictions in. What are people saying? Hit the like button as well. 2-2, says Reese. 3-1 to Coventry, says Gary. 1-0 to Scrape It. There you go, a few predictions there. I have gone, if you've missed my prediction, I have gone 2-1 to Coventry. And I think Sophie went 2-1 to Coventry as well. I think we're going to win, but by 1 goal. It's just the way we keep doing it. And a win's a win. Who cares about goal difference if you keep winning? It would be nice to go out there and smash someone, but let's not get too carried away. If we win by 1 goal, I'm not complaining. Let's take it. Is our amazing run going to come to an end? Surely, at some point it will. Let's hope it's not tonight. If we can make it 10 wins in 11, I mean, this form is getting ridiculous, and we could book our playoff place early. That's what I want. I don't want to go into the final day needing to win. I want to get it done with 2 or 3 games to go. Might be wishful thinking, but there you go. Let's have a look at some more comments. A lot of positivity in here. 2-0 Coventry, says Philip. Easter Jet says 3-1 Cov. Lila, was it Layla? Lila, I think, says 5-1 to Coventry. Has Sophie gone to the game? No, Sophie hasn't. Sophie hasn't. I presume she's watching it at home, just as I am. Right, 3 minutes till kickoff. Thank you for your comments. Keep them coming. I will get those starting 11s back up in a second. Just to let you know what else is going on in the Championship tonight. Burnley take on West Brom. Cardiff Luton. Obviously Derby Coventry. Borough QPR. Norwich Wednesday. Sunderland Preston. And Sheffield United Bristol City. Coventry fans, I'm sure if you're a Coventry fan, you will have worked it out by looking at the table. We could do with West Brom losing. We could do with Bristol City losing. Middlesbrough losing. Those teams around us in the playoff picture. Maybe Norwich as well. Because if we get that Championship table up, not the Premier League one, we're not there yet. Championship table. Oh my gosh, can you even see it? Yeah, sort of. Let me move it over there. Coventry obviously sit 5th. 56 points. But look at this. It is still tight. You've got West Brom 55, Bristol City 53, Blackburn 52. I think Blackburn play tomorrow. Middlesbrough 50, Norwich 49. It's still quite close. So that's why we need to keep pushing on. I have said it. 70 points. I think we'll do it this season. The way this season's going, 70 points, and I think you sneak in there. But I want Coventry to do it comfortably. I know I'm getting greedy. I'll take 70 points if needs be, but if we could get 74 or 75 and just get over the line a bit early, that would be great. Keep your comments coming. 1 minute. Well, no, not 1 minute till kickoff. 2 minutes till kickoff. It is 7:43. Keep your comments coming. Hey, Door on Tour in the house. You love to see it. The Nottingham Forest fan, the Nottingham Forest YouTuber who you should check out. He says, come on, Cov. I wonder why he's saying that. Any Derby fans in here, by the way? I know we've got lots of Nottingham Forest fans on this channel that might want to see Derby lose, but have we actually got any Derby fans in here cheering for Derby? I presume because it's a home game for them, most of them would be at the game. But it's good to see good numbers in here. Whoever you support, predominantly Coventry fans, I assume. There's 200 people. Do hit the like button. Do make sure to subscribe. And any last-minute predictions, get them in, because the game does get underway very, very soon. So, yeah, be quick with your predictions, guys. I am saying 2-1 to Coventry. If you wanted one last look at the starting 11s, I will quickly flash them up in front of you. I won't read them out this time. If you want to have a quick look, there's Derby's on the left, so feel free to pause the stream. And Coventry City line up like this. So feel free to pause if you want to have a look, because I'm going back to the main page now. Derby v Coventry kicks off very, very soon. 1 minute to go, providing it kicks off on time. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining the stream. Thank you for your support. Yeah, the opportunity to go 10 wins in 11 for Coventry. We're talking form we've never seen before. It's incredible. I've got to be honest, I did not see it coming. I always thought there would be a trend up from Coventry, given the squad we've got. But in January, if you'd have said to me by the start of March you'd be 5th, I'd have been like, nah, surely not. But mate, that's where we are. Let's keep it going. The players take their positions and the game is just about to get underway. Any last minute predictions? Let's have a look. Ian says 3-0 Cov. Marvin says 3-1 Cov. Eugene says 3-1 Cov. Oh, Blue Terrier's in the house. He said thoughts on the sacking of Duff at Huddersfield. I haven't actually had too much time to think about it. Leon mentioned it to me yesterday, and I might give a bit more of a comment on it tomorrow, actually, when I do my League One predictions. But the form hasn't been great, I suppose. Given expectations, yeah, it's not a massive surprise to me, actually. The recent form with Huddersfield has not been great. Still in a position to salvage your season, so that's what I assume the thinking is. And it's interesting to see who you get next. You've got to get the right manager, like Coventry City have this season. Frank Lampard, what a job he has done. Can he make it 10 wins in 11? Up against his former team, by the way. It's Derby versus Coventry, and it's live. Derby County attack from right to left, as I see it. So Coventry from left to right towards where the away fans are in that far corner. A big game at both ends of the table. Obviously, I am fixated on Coventry, who are keen to wrap up a playoff place this season, but Derby County needs these points big time, don't they? I mean, great win for Derby against John Eustace's old team, Blackburn Rovers, last week. But they need to build on it because they are still in the bottom three. There's a bit of head tennis going on here. Neither team's really got their foot on the ball yet. Now Coventry do, and it's Sims. And now it's Josh Eccles, and now the pitch is opening up already. Here come Coventry City. Jake Bidwell floats one in. There's Hadji Wright in the box. Derby County head it away. And the goalkeeper comes out and collects it. Goalless it remains, but an early opening there for Coventry. Quite a lot of space opened up down the left-hand side there. And as always, guys, we are going to keep you abreast of all of the other scores. As I say, it's not just that Coventry is the team we want to win. If you're a Coventry fan, you'll also be keeping an eye on other results, hoping they go in our favour. Here come the Sky Blues with Sakamoto trying to find Sims. That's snuffed out by Clark. It's going to come back to Sakamoto now down the right-hand side. Where's he going to go? Tricky little feet. Tries to find Victor Torp. And Derby County will bring it away. Marcus Harness. Oh, he doesn't bring it away for long. Derby County get a throw in there off Hadji Wright. Nope. Did Coventry get the throw in? No, Derby do. 0-0 on 2 minutes. There is also quite a bit of League One, League Two and non-league action, if you wanted to know. And obviously there's the Champions League tonight. Thank you, by the way, to those of you guys that have supported the Champions League videos we've been doing recently. Trying to branch out, by the way. And can I just say, thank you to everyone that's got involved. If you haven't already subscribed, we're pushing towards 94,000. So hit that subscribe button. 2.5 minutes gone. Nothing's really happened just yet. The ball goes back to Dovin, the Coventry goalkeeper. He bowls it out to Liam Kitchen. Liam Kitchen plays it to Matty Grimes, who has sort of dropped back into that back line as he did at the weekend. I think he was the player with the most touches in the last game for Coventry. It's not a massive surprise when he's here, there and everywhere, Matty Grimes. Comes back, collects the ball, helps move it forward. And I think that's a key part to Coventry's success lately, the addition of Matty Grimes. I know it's just one player, but his experience is what we needed. Bobby Thomas, Van Evak, and back to Bobby Thomas. He smashes it long. And Derby haven't really managed to get their foot on the ball yet. It kind of feels like they're just trying to stay in the game at the minute. Coventry are trying to move the ball forwards. Derby are just chopping it away and clearing their lines. And just, I suppose if you're Derby, if you're a team struggling, you just want to get to 15 minutes, 0-0. You're still in the game. Although, having said that, they raced into a 2-goal lead inside 7 minutes against Blackburn at the weekend. Derby County go back to the goalkeeper there, still 0-0. Did we hit 100 likes? We did indeed. Would I doubt you guys, eh? Would I doubt you? Brilliant. Brilliant support. Thank you so much. I thought Sophie lived with you, says Gemma. Yeah, she used to. Well, we all used to live at my parents' house. And I moved out last year. I'm still in Coventry. Not that far from my parents, but there you go. Go on, Cov. Do Stoke a favour. Yeah, well, that is something I expect to see in the live chat tonight. Maybe a few Stoke fans and Cardiff fans saying, oh, can you help us out, Coventry? We don't want Derby to get any points. If Derby do get a result, it makes things interesting down at the bottom. Derby County get a throw in here, down the left-hand side after Sakamoto miscontrolled the ball. Gives them an opportunity to come down the field a bit. I mean, I've got to be honest, that Derby defeat at home is probably the most infuriating defeat of the season. I just thought we were really bad. Like, I mean, I know it was that was Mark Robins' last game, wasn't it? But we were so off it that day. And the goals were really sort of cheap, weren't they? It was a big win for Derby. And as I say, they haven't won away from home since. They're taking ages with this throw-in. They're getting everyone in the box. They're going absolutely direct here. Here we go. Long throw-in right into the 6-yard box. Matt Clark tries to win the flick on. It goes back out wide. Still a chance here for Derby. In comes the cross and headed away. And this is what we expect from Derby. Aerial bombardment. And they get another throw-in here as Coventry City need to stand tall and prevent them from getting an early goal here. No goals in the Championship just yet. There has been a goal in League One. Cambridge have scored at Blackpool. Here comes a cross for Derby, headed away. Coventry City do their job for now. Victor Torp finds Hadji Wright. And here come Coventry. Oh, no, we don't. We lose the ball. Hadji Wright runs right into Matt Clark. Now Derby County will come down the other end. Here's a chance down the right-hand side. Matt Grimes is there covering. And the attack loses its momentum. Still 0-0. The Sky Blues force Derby back into their own half. Goalless it remains. Let's check in on the live chat. How are people doing? How many Cov fans have gone, says Nino? Well, it's a sellout. I think it's about 3,000, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not surprised. I mean, not just that the Coventry fans are great, but it isn't that far away, is it? As I say, I would have gone if it wasn't Theo's birthday. But yeah, fair play to the Coventry fans that have gone. I tell you what I have done, by the way, guys. I've got my Sheffield United away ticket. Coventry go away on the Friday the 28th to Sheffield United, so I will be at that game. Camera pans in on Frank Lampard there, as I say, up against his former club today. If there's any Derby fans in the live chat, what's your thoughts on Frank Lampard? It feels like there's mixed reviews. I mean, I always thought he did quite well. Some people say he did as expected. Derby County go all the way back to the goalkeeper there, and there's a lofted ball forwards, and Jake Bidwell does well, stands up tall, heads it away. In fact, he's found Hadji Wright. He's done very well there, and Hadji Wright wins a throw-in for Coventry inside the Derby half, 0-0. There's a couple of goals in League One. We said that Cambridge are winning at Blackpool. Bristol Rovers are now beating Bolton, And Exeter are beating Mansfield. Still no goals in the Championship though. And Sheffield United versus Bristol City kicks off very soon. Let's check in on the live chats. Big ups, love Coventry, great place for uni. There you go. Let's read out a few comments. Jack says Matt is good. And Derby 2, Cov 3. Oh, we take that. Well, Coventry's last 2 results have both been 3-2 wins. Another dedicated fan here, all the way back to the early 70s, says Nino. There you go. Coventry City win the ball here. Victor Torp plays it out to Sakamoto. Here's a chance. We're in the box. Sakamoto, Van Evac, cross, cleared, corner. Corner for Coventry. This is better. Coventry have just cranked it up in the last few seconds there. The first corner of the game goes to the Sky Blues. And you know we're a bit of a menace from set pieces. Last stitch defending there from Derby County. Forsyth stuck it out for a corner. And you can see the Coventry fans there in their numbers in the corner over there. Will they be cheering? Here comes a Matt Grimes corner. It's very deep. It's headed back across goal. And Derby flick it away. Marcus Harness gets it up to the halfway line. Van Evac brings it under control and goes back to Dovin. I'm a Luton fan from Canada, but glad to see Coventry doing well. Oh, thank you, Ty. That's very generous. Yeah, shame Luton aren't. Luton currently drawing, though, 0-0 against Cardiff, I will mention. That's a big game, that is, isn't it? Cardiff-Luton. I presume both Cardiff and Luton fans will have an eye on what happens here as well. They'll both want Derby not to win. Here's Matt Grimes for Coventry. 10 minutes played. Not a lot to report on. Maybe Coventry have slightly edged it, but not a lot in it, if I'm being honest. Coventry have seen more of the ball, but that's probably to be expected. Here's a chance for Ellis Sims. Here we go. We're in the box. Ellis Sims. Good defending from Derby. They squeeze Ellis Sims out. And Coventry go back to the halfway line. Bobby Thomas. Well, why is he not up front? Come on. Why is he not playing striker? We've seen what he's like. Get him up front. What a goal. What a goal against Stoke. I know he's good with his head, but blimey, that was with his left foot. Is he left-footed though? I'm not sure actually. He's got the ball now, Bobby Thomas. He goes to Matt Grimes, and Grimes goes back to Dovin. Coventry City just knocking it about, but not really making any progress with it at the minute. There is a goal in the Championship, guys, for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough 1, QPR 0. Let me just move that across. There you go. The first goal in the Championship tonight. Middlesbrough 1, QPR 0. Probably not what we wanted, but can't control those results, can we? Middlesbrough blow hot and cold though, don't they? They lost to Swansea at the weekend. Here come Coventry. Oh, great feet from Van Evac. He's in the box. He rolls it across to Jake Bidwell. Bidwell goes to Victor Torp. Victor Torp goes back to Josh Eccles, and Coventry are just trying to find an opening. Derby keep their shape for now. Here's Torp. Here's Haji Wright. Right crosses, blocked, corner for Coventry in front of the Sky Blue Army there. Brilliant feet from Van Evac down the right-hand side there, watching that back. Wow. Right, so Coventry corner, which Josh Eccles goes over to take in front of that travelling support, which is just brilliant. They're all cheering him. Come on, Josh, please. I'm not going to say anything. Josh Eccles is good at corners. There you go. That's what I'm going to say. Josh Eccles with the corner. Come on. He plays it to the edge of the box. Victor Torp will shoot. It's blocked. Now, I like the thinking there. Tried something different. It was blocked. Coventry get a throw in. Still 0-0, 13 minutes gone. Let's check in on the live chat. How is everyone doing? Hi Matt, thoughts on the 4-3-3 formation? Yeah, I like it. I mean, I trust Lampard. It's weird, isn't it, at this early stage? I like it. I know we're missing Radoni. I know we're missing Sheaf. I know Grimes sort of drops back out of those three. Torp definitely has license to get forwards. Yeah, I like it. And with a back four as well, I like Bidwell over De Silva, if I'm being honest. I mean, I don't mind De Silva. I know some people really can't stand him. I don't mind him. I just think Bidwell is more solid. The ball goes out for a Coventry throw-in here. Let's keep reading out comments. Wayne says Rob Edwards, the next Huddersfield manager. Has that been confirmed or is that a rumour? I haven't actually looked into that. That's quite a step down. I mean, Huddersfield are a decent club, but I'm saying that Rob Edwards is a manager who's just been in the Premier League and, you know, to go down to League One, it's a sort of step down, isn't it? Let's have a look at some more comments. Is Mason Clark on? No, actually, I didn't check. Is he on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. I like Mason Clark, but Wright is starting tonight. I presume Mason Clark will come on in the second half. Coventry City come forwards here. That's going to go out for a Derby goal kick. Oh, jeez. What was he doing? Jake Bidwell tried a first-time cross on the volley and he just slices it out horribly for a goal kick. Oh, dear. Accrington 2-0 up in League 2. Anything else in the Championship? No. The only goal in the Championship so far is at the Riverside, and Sheffield United Bristol City is just getting underway right now. Come on, Matt. Get us that win. You are the good luck charm, says Marcus. Am I? What makes me a good luck charm? Derby with possession here. Jeez, Matt Clark just about gets away with that. Gets a throw in there. Ellis Sims came chasing him. Let's have a look at some comments. Sky Blue Army, says Marcus. We're on our way to the Premier League. We're on our way. Let's have a look at some more comments. Rover Animates says there's been a goal at Carrow Road. Let's check. There has been. Norwich have scored, and it's that man, Borja Sainz, who's finally scored again. Norwich 1, Wednesday 0. So, yeah, I mean, Norwich and Middlesbrough winning is not great, but as I say, you can't really control those things. It'd be a bit more concerning if West Brom and Bristol City both win away at Sheffield United and Burnley. That would be a real cause for concern, because that would be out of the blue, I guess you'd say. But yeah, Coventry, it's in our hands. Just got to keep bashing out wins. Here's Matt Grimes. Goes to Jake Bidwell. He goes to Liam Kitchen, and good pressure there. Derby County get a throw in inside the Coventry City half. Camera pans in on the Derby fans there, who are just sort of vacant expressions, I guess. Probably a bit nervous, if we're being honest. Oh, here we go. Derby going back to their old gambit, the old long throw-in. Here we go. Long throw-in for Derby County. It's flicked on, not really. Coventry just about come away with it. Sakamoto clears it up into, well, it's gone out for a throw into Derby, roughly by the halfway line. I mean, there's not actually been that much in the game, really. I know Coventry are trying to make things happen, but we haven't really gone at it in top gear, have we, just yet? 0-0 it remains. Derby County have of it down the left-hand side here. Sky Blues apply some pressure. Forsyth with the ball. And it's gone out for a Coventry throw-in inside the Derby half. 0-0 it remains. So yeah, if you've just joined us, goalless on 18 minutes. There has been 2 goals in the Championship tonight. Middlesbrough and Norwich City both lead. Well, there's been a goal in League One, by the way. Blackpool have equalised against Cambridge. There you go. Let's check in on the live chat. What are people saying? Kickoff 4 points ahead of playoffs at the moment. 4 points ahead of playoffs. Do you mean ahead of 7th place? Not sure if that's right. Let's have a look at the table. 3 points ahead of 7th at the moment. Maybe we were 4 points ahead when Bristol City's game hadn't kicked off. If we win tonight, though, and quite a few of the results go our way, it's the first time where we could feel fairly comfortable in the playoffs. And, you know, if you're a Coventry fan and you know what the upcoming fixtures are, you want to try and get comfortable before those games in the playoffs, because I don't see us winning all 3 of those next 3 games. Maybe we could win 2, but who here actually reckons we're going to beat Sunderland, Sheffield United and Burnley, all 3 of them? Going to be difficult. Here comes Van Evac. He's dispossessed. Still 0-0 here. Lofted ball forwards by Derby. Bobby Thomas wins the header. It remains goalless. That's a good pass. Here comes Marcus Harness. Oh, good tackle from Van Evac. Oh, nice play there, Josh Eccles. Come on. He tries to find Ellis Sims. He does. It's a great pass from Josh Eccles. Ellis Sims will get a throw-in for Coventry down the right-hand side. 0-0 it remains. Oh, jeez. That's a goal we could have done without. Burnley 0, West Brom 1. This is what I said. I mean, you don't want those kind of results. If West Brom do win at Burnley, that's not great. I know we can't control those games, but I will point it out. Burnley 0, West Brom 1. All of a sudden, the teams in the playoff race are finding their feet and really going for it tonight. Coventry need to respond by getting a goal ourselves. Here's a chance. The ball falls to Josh Eccles in the box. It's cleared though. And Coventry get a throw in down the left-hand side now. Come on, boys. Ah, nice. Just can't force anything yet. We haven't even forced their keeper into a save, have we? Oh, that's not bad. Here come Derby down the right-hand side. Cross comes in. Liam Kitchen flicks it away. And it's headed away. Chance for a shot from distance, which P rolls out for a Coventry City goal kick. Let's have a look. Baggies 1-0, says Marcus. Wow, that's the 11th goal conceded for Burnley now. Yeah, should have got a bit more excited by that. Burnley don't concede goals. What's going on there? It might give us a bit of confidence, though, because we have got to play Burnley soon. Come on, City, says Sophia. Yeah, come on, Cov. I don't think we've played bad, but we just haven't played well. Not really at it so far. We're trying, but not hard enough, I would say. I mean, the game's still finding its feet, and we can't just assume we're going to go out and beat everyone. But on paper, we know that we should win this. And that's not always how it is. Derby County are desperate for points, and they've actually got a free kick down the right-hand side here. A chance for them to cross it. Whenever Derby get a free kick anywhere inside the Coventry half, you know what's happening. It's going right into the box, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. If this was Coventry, we'd probably like pass it and then lose the ball or something. Well, maybe not now, actually. We used to do that more under Mark Robbins, but we've actually become a bit better from set pieces under Frankie Lampard. But yeah, here we go. Derby County free kick. You just know this is going straight into the box. Stand tall, lads. Here it comes. Matt Clark heads it. It's a goal. Oh my gosh, how's that gone in? How has that gone in? Derby 1-0. What on earth am I watching there? Oh, it's a poor goal for Cov to concede. Look, we said this. Derby, Route 1, they're good at this sort of thing. That's what they'll do. They're in a dogfight to stay up. It's a long ball and no one follows him. Matt Clark ghosts in at the back post. Is he offside? Let's watch the replay. It's hard to tell if I'm being honest. And the keeper, what's the keeper doing there? Matt Clark didn't even get any power on it. He just sort of flicks it. It's right in the corner, but Dovin gets his hand there and it still goes through. Oh, Dovin, man. His hands might as well not been there. His hand was like a cat flap. It just went under, like it just went through it. And Derby lead, 1-0. Here come Coventry. We could do with an immediate equaliser. Here's Hadji Wright. Derby, deal with it. And they bring the ball away. Come on, lads. Well done, Josh Eccles. Yeah, could really do with a pretty quick equaliser, couldn't we? Jeez. Tonight's not going Coventry's way. We're losing. The teams around us are winning. Here come Coventry. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ellis Sims. Oh, it's a good... Oh, it's a save. It's a corner. Good chance. Best chance of the game for Coventry. Maybe the best chance of the game, if we're being honest. Ellis Sims has time to steady himself. One-on-one. Little bit of an angle, but he should be smashing it in. He doesn't really catch it very well. He kind of mishits it, and the keeper saves it. Corner for Coventry. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Corner for the Sky Blues in front of those travelling fans. Victor Torp to take it. Here we go. Oh, that's shocking. Oh, hang on. Sims. Oh, where's that gone? Offside against Ellis Sims anyway. Oh. Derby 1, Coventry 0. 26 minutes on the clock. Oh dear. A bit of good news. West Brom are not winning anymore. Zian Fleming equalised pretty much straight away. 3 minutes later. Oh, where's it gone? There's it gone. There it is. Burnley 1, West Brom 1. And yeah, Derby 1-0. Middlesbrough 1-0. Norwich 1-0. Let's check in on your comments, guys. What are people saying? Long time to go, says Gregory. Early days. Yeah, look, there's a long way to go. Keep your comments coming. Still pretty much 20 minutes of this first half to go, but Coventry have got some more defending to do here as Derby County get themselves a corner. Marcus Harness will go over to take it. Don't concede again, lads. If we go 2 goals down, then we are in trouble. Here we go. Derby corner. Whipped in. Headed away. It's really important now not to go 2-0 down. Really important. I know it's important to equalise, of course, but yeah, if we concede the next goal, I'm a bit worried. I know they're in the bottom 3, but I tell you one thing Derby are pretty good at is seeing some results over the line. They did it at our place. Remember, they went 2-0 up. We managed to pull 1 back, but they still beat us. They did it at the weekend against Blackburn. They went 2-0 up. Blackburn pulled 1 back, but they still lost 2-1. And yeah, we can't concede next, otherwise could be curtains. Oh, that's naughty. Josh Eccles wins a free kick on the edge of the box. It's going to be a yellow card for Armstrong there for Derby County. Come on, boys. Let's get that immediate equaliser. We need it. Good opportunity, this. Who's going to fancy this? Victor Torp. What are we saying? 22, 23 yards out? Derby County build a 4-man wall. Come on. Derby had taken ages with building that wall. Victor Torp stands over it. It's in that kind of position where he could shoot, he could cross. It's not on the edge of the box, but it's kind of in a position to cross it. I don't know. Let's see. Victor Torp and Matt Grimes stand over this. Torp hits it. Oh, it's not a bad free kick. The keeper saves it well. It was on the keeper's side. He pushes it away, and Derby County are going to break. Marcus Harness here. And Derby County. Oh, they lose the ball. Oh, but come on. It didn't fall for us. It went to one of their players. Oh, Matt Grimes, what are you doing there? Yeah, he leaves it to Bobby Thomas. He deals with it. Coventry just need to, I don't know, get forward a bit. Here we go. Go on, Sakamoto. Space is opened. We've got to hit them fast and hard. Here we go. Torp plays it to Bidwell. He crosses. Oh, it's too close to the keeper. He catches it. It's a bit better. You've got to, I think the best way to hurt Derby is, well, maybe not from set pieces. They're quite an organised side, aren't they? They're quite a big team. Maybe on transitions, counter-attacks. You break them down when they're all out of place. Oh dear. Guys. Comeback Hadji activated, says Sleeky. Derby 1, Coventry 0. It remains. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Swansea are not missing Grimes, says Jason. Swansea are playing tomorrow, aren't they? They did win against Middlesbrough at the weekend. But yeah, like I say, do drop a like. I'm just trying to catch up with some comments. Come on, you Rams. There you go. You got a Derby fan in there. Wayne says, how many subscribers do you have now? I just flashed it up. We could get to 93,500 if you hit the subscribe button, guys. We might be able to get there tonight. So do like and subscribe. Keep your comments coming as well. It's Derby 1, Coventry 0. 31 minutes and 45 seconds gone. The Sky Blues come down the left-hand side here. Hadji right will win a corner. Oh, it's a goal kick for Derby. He's done very well there. Number 12 for Derby. He's number 12 for Derby. How have I missed that? Yeah, it's Phillips, isn't it? Yeah, he did well there. Played the ball against Hadji right. Yeah, 1-0 it remains. Hi Matt. Derby has a great brick wall defence against Coventry. He's going 3-1 Coventry as his prediction. Okay. And Ty says there's 260 people watching and only 170 likes. Yeah, keep it coming, guys. We're on 177 likes now, so thank you for that. Camera there, pans in on John Eustace and Frank Lampard. Coventry have already beaten John Eustace twice this season, both games against Blackburn. Can we make it a hat-trick tonight? Not looking that way at the minute. The thing is, this could just be one of those horrible nights, couldn't it? I hope not, but, you know, it's Derby are in the bottom three. They're not going to play pretty football, but they might find a way to win. They might just be solid enough and take their chances. And, yeah, they're kind of reducing Coventry at the minute. I mean, Coventry, as I've said it a few times today, we're not completely at it. Oh, and that's poor from Jake Bidwell. Gives the ball away. Oh, and now a free kick for Derby as well. In the same position which they scored from the last free kick. Out wide. They're going to absolutely route one this. Oh, dear. Marcus Harness stands over it. He's going to lump it. He does. He's looking for Matt Clark again. Matt Clark, oh, he nearly won the header. Derby do keep it alive on the left-hand side here. Cross comes in. Oh, they're going to get a corner. Oh. Let's check in on the other championship scores. Maybe some other teams can do us a few favours. Oh, Norwich are 2-0 up against Sheffield Wednesday. Norwich have not been in great form recently, but things are clicking for them tonight. Cernak makes it Norwich 2, Wednesday 0. Here comes a Derby County corner. It'll be a free kick to Coventry for a foul in the box. There we go. So yeah, Burnley 1, West Brom 1, Cardiff 0, Luton 0, Derby 1, Coventry 0, Middlesbrough 1, QPR 0, Norwich 2, Wednesday 0, Sunderland 0, Preston 0, Sheffield United 0, Bristol City 0. Birmingham City are winning in League One. Not the biggest surprise, is it? They are absolutely smashing that league. Where are they? 82 points if they win tonight and a game in hand. Mental. Coventry City have possession here inside our own half. Lofted ball forwards, which Ellis Sims tries to bring down, but Derby County once again just deal with it. He needs a little bit more support up there. They're big defenders, aren't they? Back there for the Rams, and they're crowding Sims out every time he gets the ball. They're right on his first touch. Bobby Thomas here for Coventry, lumps it. It goes out for a throw into Derby. Jeez. Let's check in on the live chats. Oh, Callum, what a donation. Wow. Thank you, Callum. Hi, guys. Hope you're well. I hope Cov get into the playoffs. I'm feeling so much better after having pneumonia. Rehearsal for a show in April. Wow, Callum. First of all, glad to hear you're recovering. And second of all, thank you for a massive donation. That is very, very generous, guys. Can we show some appreciation for Callum in the live chat? A big super chat there. Very, very generous. And hope you are well, mate. Keep me posted. And good luck for the show. Says coming up in April. Next month, eh? Thank you, Callum. That's very generous. Very, very generous, Callum. Yeah, people are being nice to Callum in the live chat. Yeah, show him some love. That's very generous. Thank you again, mate. Massive donation. Well, yeah, I hope Coventry get me feeling a bit better soon. Not that I'm bad. I'm actually all right, but could do with Coventry not losing, if I'm being honest. But there you go. We've got some defending to do here. There's a free kick down the left-hand side. Callum said, I hope Cov will get into the playoffs. Preferably could do with a result tonight to help that cause. We've got some defending to do. Free kick on the left-hand side. Marcus Harness will whip it in. And Derby are just a nightmare from set pieces. They just get all the big men up there. They're other than Marcus Harness, pretty much. Here we go. Harness whips it in. Ah, the keeper's done well there. He catches it. And Dovin will bring it out. Come on, Coventry. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit them. Let's hit them. Here we go. Matty Grimes. Bidwell. Here's Haji Wright. Under pressure. Come on. What's he done there? Did he win a throw-in for Coventry? Is it a throw-in for Derby? Seriously? I know he's only just come back. I won't go too hard, but Hadji's not done anything yet. Need him to, get involved a bit more. Have a better first touch. He just looks a bit clumsy at the minute. He was always a bit clumsy, wasn't he? He's just a good goal scorer. And he's more than that. I'm being a bit unfair there, aren't I? Here come Derby. Oh, God, good defending from Van Evak. That nearly fell nicely. Jeez, there's still a chance here for Derby. From Australia, thank you, Robin, for a super generous donation. Wow, thank you so much. I'd love to see that. We've always got a few people tuning in from Australia, and I really do appreciate that, Robin Frost. It says Wraith Rovers from Australia with 25 Australian dollars. Thank you very much. There's 2 very generous donations there. Thank you, guys. Wraith Rovers. What league are they in? Is it Scottish Championship? Yeah, Scottish Championship. 6th. Mid-table. Here come Coventry City. Liam Kitchen. Oh, God. To be honest, I'm kind of happy to just get into half-time at this point like this. If there's anyone going to score before half-time, it might be them. Coventry City clear their lines. And Derby County will come again. Jake Bidwell's there. Jake Bidwell, the Terminator, deals with it. Oh, but it only goes out for a Derby throw-in. Coventry we need Lampard to get into them at half-time, let's be honest. Need him to motivate them. Need Derby to lose, says Ty. He says, come on, Cov. Mate, I want Cov to win as well, but it's not happening. Not right now, anyway. Guys, thank you once again for your support. Do keep it coming. 320 people in here. Let's keep the support coming. Drop a like. And thank you to Reese, who's just donated. Thank you, Reese. We've got a little donation spike going on here. Thank you to those guys that have donated. Very generous. Very generous. Thank you, buddy. Massive thank you to Callum, Reese, and Robin Frost there. Here come Coventry. Let's hope this leads to a Coventry goal. It's Sakamoto. He plays it over to Josh Eccles. Oh, what was he doing? Josh Eccles doesn't control it. And Derby County clear. Milan Van Evak is there. He goes back to Matty Grimes. Matty Grimes, Josh Eccles. Now Milan Van Evak. Throw into Coventry down the right-hand side. Just a few minutes till half-time. Come on. If we equalise now, that's massive. It changes everything. Robin says, if Norwich score 4, I'll donate another 25. Thank you, Robin. I'll keep an eye on it. It's 2-0 at the moment. One of them nights says, how do you say that? Pete, I'll just say. Scott says Wednesday, just beating Wednesday. Oh, sorry, Wednesday being Wednesday. Let's be honest, it's a lot of travelling for Sheffield Wednesday. Plymouth at the weekend and Norwich in midweek. Here's a chance for Coventry. Victor Torp. He wins a corner. Come on. Come on. There's not been a lot to get out of my seat about, if I'm being honest. Corner for Coventry. Are we just absolutely shattered? Is that what it is? After a brilliant run where we just keep winning with last-minute goals, are we shattered? I hope there's, the way I'd look at it, 2 games until the international break. Tonight and Saturday. Put everything into it, and then you can have a break. Have your rest. Here we go. Coventry corner. Goes in. Oh, come on, Rev. Free kick to Derby. I officially don't like playing Derby. I don't. We just struggle, don't we? We just can't deal with it. I don't know what's up with us tonight. This could be the only team, like we could literally be the only team Derby County do a double over this season. Hadji Wright tries to bring it under control, goes out for a throw-in. Is he rusty? Maybe. We are edging towards half-time. It's still 1-0 to Derby. Here they come. Now they'll get a throw-in again. Derby with the back-to-back wins. What else we got? If it all helps Reese, fair play to you, says Scott. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's donated. Again, very generous. Hope Frank makes some changes before it's too late in this game. Come on, boys. This is a must-win, says Scott. Got to salvage something. What's that? Free kick to Coventry. I'm just going to pause the timer, by the way, guys. We are going into first half stoppage time, but I'm just pausing it for the start of the second half. Lima says, keep your head up. You predicted 2-1 Cov, right? Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we'll win 2-1. There's only one added minute, by the way, guys. Don't go anywhere. There's still 1 minute of time to play. Is it looking like you lot will potentially score? That's the problem. It doesn't really look like that. I am trying to keep my head up. I am naturally fairly positive. Oh, we've lost the ball. Smile, Matt, smile. Oh, but this could get worse. Derby. Yeah, Marcus Harness, offside. Don't know what the Derby fans are complaining about. He was miles off. Free kick to Coventry on the edge of our own box. This'll be it, really. Unless we can quickly get it forwards. This is going to be the half-time whistle. Stick around. We'll have a look at the scores at half-time. And the referee does blow for half-time. 1-0 to Derby. It's only half-time. It is only half-time, but it's not great, is it? If the second half's anything like that, yeah, we're not getting anything out of this. Is it that Derby have dominated us? Are they just much better than us? Not really, but they're just being more productive than us, and ultimately it is a game of taking chances. They've taken one, we haven't taken any. Have we created a lot? I wouldn't say so, no. I mean, you know, we've got to create at least double that, triple that in the second half if we're going to try and find an equaliser and, dare I say, a winner. Yeah, I mean, look, the goal's fairly cheap. We knew Derby would play long ball. It's worked. It's a good ball. It's a decent header. I mean, the keeper should be doing better, really, but it's gone in. And Derby lead. I'll tell you what they have been good at. They've been good at denying Coventry goal-scoring opportunities. They just keep us out. Part of that maybe down to Coventry not being great either, but Derby have been pretty solid and maybe worthy of their lead, if we're being honest. Derby 1, Coventry 0. There's still 45 minutes to go. We need to wake up. Share your thoughts down below. Derby 1, Cov 0 at half-time. Let's check in on the other scores. Burnley 1, West Brom 1. Meh. Could do with Burnley winning it, but West Brom were winning at one point, which made me a little bit unnerved, I guess. Cardiff 0, Luton 0. Big game, that. We'll keep an eye on that. 0-0. Derby 1-0. Meh. Middlesbrough 1, QPR 0. Norwich 2, Wednesday 0. Oh no, look at that. Bristol City have just scored at Sheffield United. Have they? Where's it gone? It disappeared. Where's it gone? Did they? Was it offside? What happened there? Did you guys see that? It said Bristol City scored. Well, it's Sunderland 0, Preston 0, and then I was going to come on to Sheffield United 0, Bristol City 0. There's still 10 minutes to half time. I think it's 0-0 still, thankfully. Is there a goal? No. Let's double check again. No, still 0-0. Okay. Yeah, we don't want Bristol City to win either because they are 7th coming into tonight. And they're playing Sheffield United. 0-0 at the minute. Yeah, I thought Bristol City scored. I presume it was offside. Well, Derby have beaten Coventry and quite a few of the teams around the playoff picture are getting something as things stand. There's a long way to go, I guess, but if the results stay as they are tonight, this would be a bad night for Coventry, where we take a real step backwards. And yeah, Sunderland, Sheffield United, Burnley, they're our next 3 games after this. Doesn't get much tougher, really, does it? Let's have a look at your comments. Come on, Sky Blues, you guys can play better than that, says Michael. Yeah, I don't. If you're watching this, whether you're a Coventry fan, a Derby fan, a neutral, Coventry just don't look at it at the moment. There's a long way to go, but we haven't been great, have we? Let's see. Let's see. Still a long way to go. Hello, Matt. I messaged you. Cheers, James. I'll check my messages at some point. Thanks for the message. Keep up your good videos, by the way. I know you do your own YouTube, which is great. Whatever. I'll let you have that one. We are losing. It's not game over, though. Would be typical of Coventry to score a last-minute goal, but we'll see. Would any Coventry fans take a draw right now? Yes or no? Would you take a draw right now? Not sure, you know. Not sure. Marcus says, yeah, they're shattered after Saturday. Fordy says, I think Wright needs to come off for Mason Clark. That's a change I'd make. Yeah, I'd bring on Mason Clark for Haji Wright. Feel free to comment, by the way, with your ideas and suggestions and what you do. But yeah, I know Haji Wright is a good player. He's a goal scorer. And maybe if you leave him on, he pops up with a goal. But he's not doing it for me. He's not... I don't know, the ball just bounces off him. And Mason Clark has got that better touch, better first touch. You just feel like he might cause more problems in this game. I don't know. As I say, Haji Wright, you could leave him on there till 90 minutes. He might have another poor second half, but then pop up with a goal. That's what he does. Let's have a look. Greetings from Brazil. Go Coventry. Cheers, buddy. Where's everyone watching from, by the way? Comment in the live chat. Where are you watching from tonight? Where in the world are you watching from? Let us know. John Taylor just subscribed. Thank you for that. Keep your comments coming. Like I say, make sure you are liking and subscribing. How are we doing for the old subscribers? I tell you what, guys. We could get to 93,500 soon. So do subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and yeah, comment in the live chat. Where are you watching from? Let's have a little look at where the viewers are tuning in from tonight. Scott says, I'm a Stoke fan. Don't think you need a new keeper. He's awful. No, I like our keeper, actually, if I'm being honest. I mean, he should have done better there, I won't lie, with the Derby goal, but he doesn't make many mistakes, touch wood. Right, where are people watching from? Cov, Doncaster, Oxford, Somalia, Kenilworth, New Zealand, Bedfordshire, North Yorkshire, Selby, there you go. Wykin, Longford, Coventry, Telford. Oh, my computer froze for a second there. How's the stream coming through, by the way, tonight, guys? I know 1 or 2 people have mentioned the sound, but is it all right or is it really bad? Canada. Look at all this. Ireland, England, yeah, Willenhall. Willenhall, there you go. Norway. Look at that for a variety. Good to see so many people watching from all over the place. The Coventry fans and, well, football fans in general are all over the world. You love to see it. Just watching back some of those first half highlights. The best chance for Coventry is the one that falls to Ellis Sims. Just doesn't connect with it very well, and the keeper does well to parry it out for a corner. Slight sound problem, a little bit buffery, but not too bad. There you go. If it gets too bad, then do let me know. I think it can sometimes buffer a tiny bit. If it cuts out very rarely and only for a few seconds, that's not too bad. I can live with that. We're not going for Sky Sports levels production here, but if it's really unwatchable, then do let me know. Let's have a look at some more comments. Lovely to see you, Matt, says Struggers. Once again, thank you for the shout outs you give me. Sometimes it means the world to me. No worries, Struggers. Check him out, by the way. He's got his own YouTube channel, Southampton fan. Struggers on YouTube. Do check him out. Bell Green, says Aaron. There you go. Watching Albion, but listening to you from the USA, says Ian. Nino says she reloads the stream and it sorts it out. There you go. Hopefully it's not too bad. Right, I did show you the Championship halftime scores. Let's check in on what else is going on in the football world. Let's go to the Champions League, guys. I'm curious to see how my predictions are going. Inter are winning. PSG are winning. Ooh. Okay. Liverpool 0, PSG 1. Still goalless between Leverkusen and Bayern. Let's go back to England. It is still goalless between Sheffield United and Bristol City. We thought Bristol City had scored. I presume it was offside. There's your League One scores, if you wanted to have a look. And let's have a quick little look at League Two. There you go. Have a little look. So for those of you guys that watch the channel, and in particular Coventry fans, here's my plan of action for the rest of the season. Obviously, I go to all the home games, so I vlog those. I don't live stream home games, I vlog them. In terms of away games, as I say, I would have gone tonight if it wasn't my son's birthday, but come on, I'm putting him first. We went to the zoo, by the way. It was great. I am going to go to Sheffield United away, so look out for a vlog for that. And I am going to do Plymouth away, long old journey down to Devon. I might try and do Luton away, but it's going to be a scramble for tickets. And I've got 1,650 points. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let's have a look at some more of your comments. Let me know if you're going to any upcoming away games. What else we got? 20 man can't pull down a tiny fence, says Scott. Are we talking about the Coventry Stoke vlog? That was quite fascinating, wasn't it? I don't usually record that sort of thing, but as I walked out the ground, the steward was like, "Don't go over there, don't go over there." What's he on about? And then, like, literally, where I walk out, there were Stoke fans like trying to pull the fence down. I was like, what? I don't know why. I presume someone must have gone over and provoked them, and that must have really upset them, but they were all really agitated. I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, Coventry City are not doing well tonight. Might have our fans kicking off at the end of this game. Let's hope not. Let's do full-time predictions. The second half is coming up very soon. What are people saying? I might as well stick with my 2-1 because it could still happen. I did say Derby 1, Coventry 2. I will stick with that. But are any of you changing your minds? What's your full-time predictions? Derby v Coventry gets back underway in a minute. What are you saying? Let me know your predictions. Come on. Come on, Matt. Come on, Coventry. Come on, Sky Blues. We can do it. We can do it. It's not over. It's only 1-0. Like I say, if Derby score next, I'll be honest, then I'm worried. But 1-0 is not a lot, is it? I didn't really ask you, did I? Would you take a draw? I'm not sure if you guys said yes or no. Would I take a draw, by the way? Right now, I don't know. I think if Coventry come out really fast at the start of this second half, say we could get an equalizer within 10 minutes. And at that point, I think, yeah, we've got to win. But if we start slow, maybe at that point I might take a draw. I'm being too picky, I guess, aren't I? I'm looking at the cameras pointing towards the away fans and seeing if I recognise any of my mates. Can't see anyone I know at the minute. No. Right, let's have a look. It's because I've got no mates, that's what it is. Let's have a look. 2-1 Coventry, says Struggers, another late winner. 1-1. What else we got? Coventry will come back, says Stoke fan. That was so funny with the flares, says user. Do you mean the Stoke fans? They set a flare off when they were 2-1 down, didn't they? Ashley says 2-1 Cov. What else have we got? A few more predictions, get them in. Cov win, Baggies lose, hopefully, says Sarah. Phew. Yeah, fingers crossed. Let me just remind you of what Coventry probably could, well, what we could do with. We could do with Burnley winning this game against West Brom. This game doesn't really matter to us, does it? Cardiff-Luton. We could obviously do with Coventry beating Derby. We could do with QPR beating Middlesbrough. We could do with Wednesday beating Norwich, or it finishes a draw. Sunderland-Preston doesn't really affect us, but maybe we could do with a couple of Sunderland red cards, so they're missing players coming into the weekend. And then we could do with Sheffield United beating Bristol City, but they're not. It's 0-0. So, at the moment, you know, Coventry losing, all the teams around us are drawing or winning. It's not great. Hopefully, things start to swing the other way in the second half. Right, here come the players. Come on, right, any more predictions? The second half's just about to get back underway. What are you guys saying? The players are back out. Reese reckons it'll be 2-2. 3-2 to Cov. There you go. 4-2 to Cov, says James. A couple of Sunderland red cards would be perfect, says Nino. Yeah. Scott says, Stoke City fan. What did you think to our... what did you think to the Cov fans in the corner the other day? I thought they were great. The Cov fans are always great. I thought the Stoke fans were great. If you wanted a little bit of praise, I'll give you some there. Stoke fans made some good noise, if I'm being honest. But there you go. Coventry got the result in the end. Let's hope Coventry get the result tonight. I'm about to restart the timer. I'll wait until 10 seconds after the ball has got rolling, just so it syncs up nicely. But here we go. We could do with Coventry getting an early goal. And we will see if we do. Derby 1, Coventry 0. We're back underway. Let's see. Stick around, guys. And just as we're getting back into the second half, do make sure you have hit the like button and subscribed. Thank you if you have. If you haven't, it's not too late. Get involved. Coventry City attacking from right to left, of course. Lofted ball forwards. Here's Marcus Harness. Oh, Jake Bidwell, what are you doing? That was so unnecessary. He gets a yellow card there. I'm not sure why. I mean, I know why he got the yellow card. I'm not sure why he made the foul. Gives Derby a free kick on the edge of the box, doesn't it? You've got to stand tall, stand strong, stand firm. Derby County being a little bit crafty with how long they're taking with these free kicks. Eating up 2 or 3 minutes every time they get a free kick, just to take ages to prepare the free kick and everything. And we're still waiting. Free kick goes in, and free kick goes out. For a corner. Oh. For a corner. Corner to Derby. And this will take another 2 minutes, won't it? Not that I'm complaining, but I am. I am complaining. Oh dear. There we go then. Derby free kick goes in. It's just about dealt with. Milan Van Evak brings it away. I'll tell you what, I mean, I've with Coventry's run recently, 9 wins in 10, how many of those games have we had to come from behind to win? it does feel like Coventry keeps scoring first. And so long as we score first, we're a good team because we seem to have our licence to do what we want in the game. When we go behind, like we have done here, we struggle because Derby are managing it fairly well. And here they come, looking for a second goal. Oh, they've scored again. It's 2-0. Oh, jeez, this is a disaster. Marcus Harness. Derby 2, Coventry 0. How cheap is that? How cheap is that? Coventry City just don't deal with the ball. It comes in, it's Sakamoto just flicks a leg at it as if that's just going to deal with it. He just sticks his leg out. I mean, it does kind of fall kindly for Harness, but he's in the right place at the right time, fires it home, 2-0. And yeah, real reality check here for Derby, for Coventry. 49 minutes. Well, that is the last thing Coventry needed. It's 2-0. Ah, jeez. I am worried now. Not like that our season's falling apart, but I'm worried about this game. I said the next goal's crucial. It's gone their way. This would be very impressive if Coventry win now. We've got a mountain to climb. At the same time that's gone in, there's been another big goal down at the bottom. Cardiff City have scored against Luton Town. Chambers with the goal. Cardiff 1, Luton 0. That's a disaster for Luton. And, well, not the best news for Derby that Cardiff are winning, but Derby fans will know that as long as they keep winning, they'll catch someone. Coventry City are having an awful night. This is dreadful. Our amazing winning run is coming to an end in dreadful fashion. Maybe we need it. I don't know. Maybe we need a hard reset. Here come Derby. Matt Grimes is there. Oh, jeez. If anything, looks like Derby could score another. They've got confidence. They're not sitting on this. They're going for another now. Coventry City, just nothing to show for ourselves at the minute. Nothing to get excited about. Need a goal to come from nowhere, don't we? Coventry do get a throw in the Derby County half. We need a quick goal. We need one soon. Simon just became a Matt SB member. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who's been supportive tonight, whether you've become a member, whether you've donated, whether you've liked, subscribed. I appreciate your support. Could do with cheering up, to be honest. This is not the best night for Coventry. 51 on the clock. I'm sure at this point, if you're a Coventry fan, you'd probably take a draw, wouldn't you? Jake Bidwell goes over to take the Coventry City throw in here. Keep your comments coming. Let's have a little look at what people are saying in reaction to that goal. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Just back to City at 36-1 to come back, says Jack. Yeah. This is awful, says Sophia. Was it another soft goal, says Marcus? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cheap, really. Coventry just not dealing with the ball. We just look a little bit like nervous, don't we? I don't know why. The ball comes into the box and everyone's like, oh, what do we do with it? You clear it. You put your foot through it. You don't stick a leg at it and think that'll deal with it. You put your foot right through it. You don't take any chances. Got to stand up and be counted here. 52 minutes on the clock. It's Coventry, well, it's Derby 2, Coventry 0. This is horrible. You know, even if Coventry do get one, I don't know, need two. One would be a start, but it's got to come soon. Need the goal soon. Come on. Can maybe do with some changes. What are you saying, guys, in the live chat? It's got to be Mason Clark to come on, hasn't it? Here's Bobby Thomas. Here's Matt Grimes. Back to Bobby Thomas. What is that? Oh, it might work. Okay, we'll get a throw in inside the Derby half. Let's do what they do. Let's load the box up. Van Evak's got a long throw in. Let's do that. Get everyone in there. I mean, by the way, I know I'm a Coventry fan, but if you're a Derby fan, this is going to be huge, isn't it? If they win this, back-to-back wins would be huge for them. But let's hope Coventry don't let that happen. Here comes a long throw in from Van Evak. It's well won by Matt Clark. Marcus Harness goes out to try and clear it. Sakamoto is battling with... Oh, that's naughty. That's a yellow card for Harness, surely. He chops down Sakamoto, sorry. Yeah, it's a yellow card for Marcus Harness. I don't know why he's complaining. He's only one foul. Yeah, mate, it was a bad one. You literally chopped him down. Come on, Cov. We need a goal and we need it soon. As I say, we're not really getting any other favours tonight. Those other results are not really stacking up in Coventry's favour. And you can't rely on them. 9 games to go, by the way, after tonight. It's really running out, isn't it, the season? Crazy. Here we go. Coventry free kick down the left-hand side. Matt Grimes whips it in. It's an outswinger. It's gone past everyone. Not great. Derby County get a throw in here. Inside their own half. Jeez, how are we 2-0 down? How are we 2-0 down? What are we doing? Yeah, the season's flown by, says Marcus. Coventry's luck is running out, says Ego Chip. Look. I mean, I'm not saying Coventry deserve to win, by the way. I don't think we've been at it at all. Have Derby been amazing? No. Have they been better than us? I'd say so. That's what it's all about. Josh Eccles. Derby County, once again, clear their lines. They're not messing about, are they? This is proper muck and bullets, isn't it, for them? They just deal with it. The ball comes at them, they head it away. Comes at them, they kick it away. They absolutely clear their lines, and Coventry don't get a sniff. We don't really get a chance to hang on to the ball for long in and around their box. So we've just got to try and pull the trigger a bit more. That's the problem today. The keeper's made about 2 saves maybe? They were both in the first half. Bobby Thomas goes to Matt Grimes. Grimes now goes back to Bobby Thomas. Come on. Thomas puts a cross in. It's cleared away by Matt Clark. And Coventry will go again from the halfway line. Come on. Matt Grimes goes to Victor Torp. Back to Matt Grimes. Sakamoto. Here we go. Van Evak. Not really getting anywhere. Forsyth clears it. Derby are sat in fairly deep now. This is as good as we can hope for. At least they're not the ones looking likely to score. I say that. They could score on the counter-attack, but Coventry have now got them sort of pinned in. It's now, can we unlock that back line and get the shot off? Ball's fired into the box. It's headed away. As I say, you've got to do something special because Derby are a pretty firm brick wall, aren't they? Oh, here they come on the counter-attack. Coventry City have some defending to do now. Come on, Victor Torp. Bring that away. Here we go. Here's, oh, Ellis Sims. What's that touch? Doesn't control it. Let's check in on the other scores. There's been an equaliser at Kenilworth Road. No, it's not at Kenilworth Road, sorry, it's at the Cardiff City Stadium. But it's a goal for Luton. That's a massive goal for them. It's a goal that Derby fans will probably be happy about. Cardiff are not winning anymore. Middlesbrough are 2-0 up against QPR. Middlesbrough 2, QPR 0. Oh dear. Not Coventry's night, is it? At this point, I'd take defeat if it means the teams around us all don't win. That's what I would take right now. Might sound negative, but no progress for them is better than nothing. Yeah, I don't know what that was meant to be. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but what I'm trying to say is Coventry are not doing well and the teams around us are doing pretty well. Let's have a look at some more comments. This week is going awfully. How's the table looking, says Marcus. I'll get it up in a bit. There is a Derby County free kick coming here. We will go 7th, says CCFC. Will we? Is that if Bristol City win? They're not winning at the minute. I think it would require Bristol City to win, wouldn't it, for that to happen. Here come Derby. Come on. Hadji Wright. No, what are you doing? He looks lost. He's just trying to dribble the ball out. He gets tackled. Derby want the ball more. Hadji Wright. Mate, what are you doing? Oh, God. Oh, chance. Marcus Harness drags his shot wide. It's a goal kick. But that, hey, do you know what? That is what we need to do. He literally picks the ball up, edge of the box, doesn't think about it, shoots. Okay, the shot goes wide, but, you know, you're more likely to score shooting than you are to not. You know, just if we get in and around the box, we've got to start pulling the trigger. That keeper has not been tested enough. We need to work him. Got to make him work for the 3 points now. Half an hour to go. Where's this gone, eh? 60 pretty poor minutes, let's be honest. Coventry have failed to get going tonight. Here we come. Matt Grimes goes out wide to Milan Van Ivak. He's probably been Coventry's best player tonight. He finds Sakamoto. Oh, here we go. Van Ivak. Oh, it's a good tackle. Corner. He is the player trying to make things happen. Milan Van Ivak. He's done very well there. Corner for Coventry. Come on. Let's make this interesting. Get us a goal. Matt Grimes goes over to take it. Come on. Come on, please. We're waiting. Here we go. Grimes lifts it in. Oh, it's headed away by the first man. It's a poor corner. If Josh Eccles did that, I wouldn't be happy. So I've got to call Matt Grimes out on it. Here is Josh Eccles. He shoots. Oh, it's not bad. Goes out for a goal kick. It just went wide. But, mate, it's literally what I said. Get some shots off. Nearly went in. It's about a yard wide. It's a bit better. Come on. Just got to keep them penned in. Get the ball in and around their box. Try and cause some problems. Not a lot of movement in the Championship, I must say, in terms of the goals. I mean, everything's staying pretty much as it is. Still Burnley 1, West Brom 1. West Brom will overtake us if we lose and they draw. We could do with them losing. Cardiff Luton still 1-1. Derby still beating Cov 2-0. Borough 2-0 up. Norwich 2-0 up. Goalless at Sunderland and goalless at Blades. They've only just got back underway there. That's Sheffield United. Let's check in on the live chat. How are people doing? Come on, City. PUSB says CCFC. Yeah. Keep the positivity, guys. Keep the faith. We've got to try, haven't we? There's a long way to go. And by the way, I don't know if I am coming across negative to some of you. I'm not that down. I just don't. I'm obviously not going to be happy when we're losing. Big picture, we've done great recently. I'm not going to overlook that. if we lose tonight. But it is disappointing, let's be honest. I want to see at least some fight now. I want to see 28 minutes of fight. We might rescue a draw. If we do that, I'm happy. If we do that, I'm happy, I'm telling you. Keep your comments coming. And like I say, please do make sure you drop a like. We're closing in on 300 likes. If we can get 300 likes, that would be amazing. We've got about 10 likes to go. So hit the like button. And if you've not already subscribed, get involved. Subscribe and like. It's Derby 2, Coventry 0. 63 on the clock. Coventry City have the ball down the left-hand side. And it's gone out for a bloody throw-in. Jake Bidwell's had a poor game, hasn't he? Jeez. Just couldn't. It was a simple pass. He just. Oh, now Derby have a player on the floor receiving treatment. I give up. This will take 10 minutes. This will literally take 10 years. Oh, jeez. Well, Coventry are using this moment to make a double change. I don't blame us. Do it. De Silva and Mason Clark. Come on for Bidwell and Sims. Okay. Well, De Silva for Mason Clark. De Silva for Bidwell is literally a straight swap. Left back for left back. But bringing on Mason Clark for Sims suggests that Hadji Wright will now play up top and Mason Clark will go on the left. Give it a go. Hadji's not had the best game, but as I say, he can pop up with a goal. Let's hope that works. Here come Coventry. Just do something. Just do something. Matt Grimes goes backwards again. And by the way, that Derby player on the floor, he didn't take that long in the end, if I'm being honest. It was about 2 minutes. The game is back underway. Here's Torp. Josh Eccles, he gets a cross in. Derby have got like 10 players inside their own box. Coventry have only got about 2 players in the box when that cross came in. Here's Sakamoto. He's getting absolutely smashed into. Derby just been rough and ready with all the Cov players. Here's De Silva. Here's Mason Clark. Come on. He lays it. Here's De Silva. He crosses. It's not. Well, he's going to fall to Van Evac. His shot is blocked. Come on. We need 1 goal. Just make the game interesting. 2-0 feels difficult. 2-1, not impossible. Let's pull 1 back. Torp crosses. It's headed away. Coventry are pressing and trying a little bit more now, but Derby are holding strong. Maybe, dare I say, maybe a Coventry goal coming soon. Oh, why would I say that? De Silva literally passes it out for a goal kick to Derby. Oh. Look at this for an interesting development. Sunderland 0, Preston 1. Preston, with not a lot to play for, lead at the Stadium of Light. Remember, we play Sunderland next. They are losing to Preston. Sheffield Wednesday have pulled 1 back at Norwich. 2-1. I think my prediction was 2-2 for that game, so I'll keep an eye on that. Norwich 2, Wednesday 1. Well, if Wednesday level that up for us, that's a bit better for us, isn't it? Because Norwich winning would mean they close in on us. But look, I can't just solely rely on other results. Here comes De Silva, Mason Clark, Kitchen. Here's De Silva again. Here's Josh Eccles. Here's De Silva again. Come on. Mason Clark, Coventry just toying with Derby at the minute. Can't quite get it in there though. We're just playing with it down the left-hand side. Here we go. De Silva crosses. Hadji Wright is in there. He doesn't get to it. as I say, Derby County holding strong. They flick it away and they just keep clearing their lines. Here's De Silva, though, who's doing all right at the minute down that left-hand side. He's up against it, but he gets a throw in there for Coventry. Well, as I said earlier, I do rate Bidwell more as a defensive left-back. He's a solid left-back. Not had the best game, though. And I do think De Silva is a better attacking left-back. And that's obviously why we've made the change now that we're chasing. And De Silva is trying to make things happen down that left-hand side. Here's Bobby Thomas. Coventry move it over to the right-hand side. Van Evak, Sakamoto. As soon as Sakamoto gets the ball, like two big centre-backs come running towards him. It's like he gets scared. They're just like right on that first touch, aren't they? Straight at us. Look at that. Smashes into Victor Torp. Derby win the ball. And Derby could counter-attack here. Coventry just a bit complacent with possession there, and Derby will bring it away. Oh, that's a foul from Josh Eccles. What are you doing? That's going to be a yellow card. Free kick to Derby. This game is really getting away from us, isn't it? Not a good day for Kickoff, says Adnan. We can't get past them, bro, says Sleeky. We can't, can we? That's the truth. I feel sad that Plymouth are going down. They should never have hired Rooney. Mark says, lost tonight. We start again next game. PUSB. Dean says, it don't matter. I'm City till I die. Look, I'm not going to stop supporting Coventry if we lose. This is football, isn't it? The defeats are why we appreciate it when we win. But it's not over. I'm not giving up on this. 21 minutes. I mean, am I confident we'll get a result? No, but I do sense that Coventry could score one and set up a grandstand finish. And if we can get it back to 2-1, maybe we could still snatch something. But I don't know. I mean, it could get worse. Here's a Derby free kick. Don't want to go 3-0 down. That would be embarrassing. I mean, our goal difference is already pretty poor for a team in the top 6, should I say. Yeah, Coventry have dealt with Derby's attack there, and oh, for God's sake, Derby get a throw in here. No, Coventry will get one. The Derby fans are pretty fuming about that. Coventry are going to make a change. Norman Bassett is going to come on for Josh Eccles, so Coventry are really sort of rolling the dice. Don't blame us. I like that. I like that from Lampard. Just go for it. Chuck an extra striker up there. Let's go 4-2-4. Let's go for it. 20 minutes to go. Thank you once again for your great support, guys. I know Coventry are not winning, and that's not great for me and the Coventry fans watching, but we are on 299 likes. So if you've not hit the like button, one more like takes us to 300. So do drop a like. Your support has been really good tonight. Thank you if you have. And if you haven't subscribed yet, 9 to go to hit the next milestone. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and thank you if you already have. There's 19 minutes of normal time to go, plus stoppages. It's Derby 2, Cov 0. I don't think it's going to finish 2-0. I'm not saying I think Coventry are going to get a result necessarily, but I think there could be at least one more goal in this game. Here's Liam Kitchen for Coventry. Pretty much every player except the Cov goalie is currently in the Derby half. Derby are sort of riding it out at the minute. Oh God, Matt Grimes kind of lost his bearings there for a second. Bobby Thomas goes to Van Evak. He's under pressure, so he goes back to Bobby Thomas. Yeah, Derby, as soon as Coventry try and move past the halfway line, Derby players come out and squeeze, and Coventry haven't got it in us to get it around them. You know what I mean? It's just like, you could say we're being patient in our build-up, but where's the execution? You know, it's no delivery. Yet, anyway. Here comes a cross for Coventry. Van Evak's cross headed away. Comes to Bobby Thomas. Go on, get Bobby Thomas up front. dear. The minutes are ticking away and it's 2-0. Here's Van Evak. Here's Victor Torp. He goes back to Matt Grimes. He goes to Liam Kitchen. He finds Jay De Silva. De Silva. Oh, it's not bad. Crosses it. Corner. I like that from Jay De Silva. I do like that. I know people give him stick, but I think he's done well since he's come on. The best of a bad bunch, I think you can say. And Coventry have a corner. We've got to make one of these count now. Come on. 17 minutes to go. Thank you to Martin, who just subscribed. Do be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It pops up with your name along there. Coventry corner. Whipped in. Bobby Thomas goes for it. It's flicked away and Derby are going to get a free kick. There's a clash of heads. Is Bobby Thomas okay? I think he's okay. Their player's down there and he's going to take a while to get up, I think. Is he alright? I can't be sure, to be honest, but I hope they're both alright. But there is a stoppage now. Have a look. So that's Bobby Thomas and Williams who sort of clashed heads there. Oh, okay, okay. Norwich 2, Wednesday 2. Where did that come from? Wednesday have come from behind. It's 2-2. I did predict 2-2, so I'll gladly take it if it finishes like that. And yeah, like I say, we could do with Norwich not winning, really. Otherwise, they would close in on us. So there's a little bit of good news if we're trying to find some. Norwich 2, Wednesday 2. We need a Coventry 2-2 comeback now, don't we, really? Khan says, come on, Sheffield Wednesday. Lima says, Sheffield Wednesday just scored. Merlin says, you predicted it. I did say 2-2, but it isn't finished yet, so there could still be another goal, but yeah, we will see. I tell you what I didn't predict. Derby 2, Coventry 0. 15 minutes to go as well. Williams is going to come to the side of the pitch here for Derby. You know, it's just protocol, isn't it, after a clash of heads? But it is eating up the minutes. As I say, we could do... Oh, okay, we could do with that. There's a goal we could do with. Bristol City are losing. All right, maybe our night could be rescued by other teams. Go on, Sheffield United. Go on. I'm joking. I'm not a Sheffield United fan, but you know what I mean. Bristol City losing is in Coventry's interest. We will take that. Sheffield United won. Sheffield United winning is in Coventry's interest to beat Bristol City. I don't know if I just said the wrong thing there. Sheffield United 1, Bristol City 0. That is good for Coventry, is what I'm trying to say. My head's all over the place. I can't deal with losing like this. Here come the Rams. Marcus Harness does well, but he goes out. Goal kick to Coventry. Let's get your reaction to those goals that have just gone in for Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United. Yeah. Someone said, I thought we'd just scored from your reaction. No, I mean, I'll let you know if Coventry score. Maybe we might score one. I'm convinced we should get one, but I think it'll be 2-1 if I'm being honest. If I had to do a last prediction, I think Coventry might score and then that'll be it. We'll just run out of time or something. But as I said at this point, not to sound too pessimistic, but I will take Coventry losing and the teams around us not winning now. It's been a pretty poor night so far. Nino says we need a Cov goal, then Derby will bottle it. I don't know. I hope you're right, but I don't know. Here's Sakamoto, crosses it. Oh, it fell to Mason Clark and his shot goes wide. Bit better, but come on, we've got to get that goal soon. Preferably before, I don't know, 85 minutes before that, and you get a chance, don't you? If it comes any later, we might not have enough chance for another goal. Enough time for another goal, should I say. Oh, where's... I told you. Someone said to me I predicted 2-2. I didn't predict 3-2 to Sheffield Wednesday. Look at that. Jeez. Norwich 2, Wednesday 3. Get a load of that. Fair play, Sheffield Wednesday. Should we be worried about them? Norwich 2, Sheffield Wednesday 3. Wow. Danny roll. I did not see that coming. Get a load of that, guys. Norwich 2, Wednesday 3. They were 2-0 down, guys. Away from home after travelling to Plymouth and now travelling to Norwich. Those Wednesday players are earning their pay packets, aren't they? Why can't we do that? Come on, let's win 3-2. Here come Coventry. De Silva plays it to Radoni. No, not Radoni, stupid me, he's injured. To Liam Kitchen there, sorry, number 15, not number 5. Liam Kitchen plays it to Mason Clark. Mason Clark goes to Bobby Thomas. Bobby Thomas goes over to Sakamoto. 12 minutes to go. Come on. Sakamoto crosses it. It's headed away. Only as far as Matty Grimes. Grimes floats the ball towards the edge of the box. Derby is headed away as far as Mason Clark. Mason Clark plays it to De Silva. I love that from you, De Silva. Just keep crossing it, mate. I don't mind that. Oh, it's not falling for anyone, though. Derby County come away with it again. I just like how direct De Silva is. We're trying too hard to be patient and pass it around, and no one's really doing anything. At least when it goes to De Silva, he's like, well, I'll cross it. And it could do something by doing that. It might work. Oh, that's a big goal. There's a couple of goals in the Championship. What's this? Corner to Coventry. Right, there's a goal for Luton at Cardiff. Wow, okay. That's a big goal. That's a massive goal. And QPR have pulled one back against Middlesbrough. I'll be happy if QPR also do a comeback. If QPR, Coventry and Sheffield Wednesday all do comebacks from 2-0 down, that'd be a great end to the night, wouldn't it? Coventry corner, 10 minutes to go. In it goes. Oh, Matt Clark again gets his head on it. Goes out for a throw-in. Hadji Wright goes over. He lets Milan van Evak take it. It's the right thing to do. Right, someone's got to win this first header. Milan van Evak is saying, come on, who's going to win the header? Like, here we go. In it goes. Oh, it's a good throw in. Oh, it's too close to the keeper. He literally just catches it. The keeper holds on to it there. Yeah, I tell you what, that is a massive goal for Luton. They are 2-1 up at Cardiff. Can they see it through, though? That could really change things, couldn't it? Luton 2-1 up at Cardiff. Wow. I will be happy if Burnley are the next team to score. We could do with them scoring against West Brom, couldn't we? Here come Derby. We don't want them to score again. Cross comes in. Headed away. Still got a chance here down the right-hand side, Derby County. 8.5 minutes to go. Let's catch up on some comments quickly. What are people saying? Wasn't expecting this, says CCFC. Yeah, I know. The other scores are more interesting to me at the minute. Unless Coventry can go and get one soon, then this game's just going to peter out quite horribly. We are trash, says Sleeky. Offside there. Offside against Derby County and Marcus Harness there. Well, only 3 Championship sides haven't scored tonight. Bristol City, Sunderland and Coventry. It's the timing of the second goal which has really annoyed me. It's like such a bad time to concede. He's literally killed the game, that second goal. Here come Derby. Sakamoto goes over to... What's happened there? There's a cannoned out. Yeah, okay, all right. Sakamoto's done well there. Derby was trying to see the ball away. Coventry came at them again. Sakamoto wins a corner. Corner for Coventry. 7 minutes to go. It's got to go in now, surely. If Coventry are going to get anything, the goal's got to go in now. Corner comes in. Headed away. First man. Time is against us. Derby clear their lines. It remains Derby 2, Coventry 0. Smashed up the field there. Dovin, you've got to deal with that. He does. Somehow goes to Hadji right. Coventry might be able to come forwards now. Victor Torp. What is that? Literally passes it to their player. Oh, and Derby get a throw in the Coventry half. It just, it stinks, doesn't it? It absolutely stinks. What a horrible night this is. Any more interesting twists and turns in the Championship? This is the state of play. Burnley and Baggies drawing. Luton winning. Derby winning, of course. Borough winning. Wednesday winning. I just can't believe that. What a comeback. Preston winning. And Sheffield United winning. I tell you what, it's a massive morale boost for Sheffield Wednesday going into the weekend. I'm looking forward to that Steel City derby. Sheffield Wednesday v Sheffield United. That'll be good. Camera pans in on the Coventry fans. It's a derby corner now. The camera pans in on the Coventry fans are all, well, vacant expressions, sad expressions. Derby corner here. This could get absolutely horrible. Here we go, corner whipped in. Oh my goodness me, what is the keeper doing? He's not had a good night. I do like him, don't get me wrong, but he's had a poor night. He came rushing out and you could see the ball was curling towards the goal. It nearly looped him and just went straight in. Shot from the edge of the box. Dovin keeps it in, stops it from going for a corner. Coventry come forwards. We're running out of time. We might only have about 2 chances left in this game, so we're going to have to score both of them if that is the case. 4 minutes of normal time to go. Derby 2, Coventry 0. I'll tell you one thing that hasn't been in question tonight. Your support. Thank you so much to those of you guys that have got involved. If we can get one more person to subscribe that hasn't already subscribed, that would be amazing. One more person. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you already have subscribed, thank you. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe, and get involved with this football channel. It's really appreciated. Here come Coventry then. Victor Torp pulls out the way of the ball. It's just, oh jeez, here come Derby. Oh no. Oh, goodness me, he took a tumble. Who's that? God, one of their wide players there. Adams. Yeah, trying to stop it from going out for a goal kick. He's knocked it out for a Coventry throw-in, but he went over the advertisement board. You know, he's done well there, Adams, but he's put his oh God, yeah. I think he's all right. He's back on the pitch actually, but he took a real tumble there, didn't he? Oh, really, really could do with a Burnley goal, guys. We will drop one place if West Brom gets something. So, like I say, we could do with a Burnley goal. Can Burnley do it? Oh, Sunderland have equalised. There you go. Mundle. Sunderland 1, Preston 1. Remember, we play Sunderland at the weekend. So that means Bristol City and Coventry are the only two teams from the Championship not to have scored tonight. Great. Coventry free kick on the edge of our own box. The game's got away from us. There might be quite a bit of stoppages, to be fair. There has been a few pauses in play, but we need a goal before stoppage time, really. And then we'll see. If we can get to that, then we'll talk. Here come Coventry. Everyone's piling forwards. The ball's fired in towards the box. We just don't... I mean, let's be honest. Have we looked like scoring? I know we've had moments, but have we really looked like scoring? Not sure. I've had a couple of moments around the box where we've applied pressure, but there's nothing massively clear-cut in this second half. That's the real problem, isn't it? I've said that a few times tonight. We haven't worked the keeper. Come on. 1 minute of normal time to go. Lofted ball in. Bobby Thomas heads it. Oh, blimey no. Saved. That's the best chance in the last 10 minutes for Coventry. Bobby Thomas, as you'd expect. De Silva crosses it again. It falls here for Bobby Thomas. Oh, he's pushed to the floor. Comes here for Victor Torp. His shot is blocked. Derby clear. It's a little bit panicked now, isn't it? Just rushing things, but he got two at this point. Here come Derby. They're running it into the corner. Oh, well done, Jay De Silva. Well done. He's done really well there. As I say, he's been one of the, probably De Silva and Van Evac, the best Coventry players tonight. The right back and the substitute left back. That's as good as it's got for us. We're going to find out how much stoppage time there is. Here come Coventry in the meantime. Cross comes in. Mason Clark. Oh, he's offside. God. Oh dear. Well, I'm keeping an eye on the games. As I say, with Coventry being 2 goals down, it's not looking like we're going to do a comeback, but there's only 3 added minutes. What's that about? I'm not saying Coventry would win if there was 6, but I'm saying there's surely more than 3. Only 3 minutes. This is a shambolic night. Yeah, so the best I think Coventry can hope for at this point is maybe a late QPR goal, a late Burnley goal. I'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, Coventry City try and come forwards here. Milan Van Evac. I mean, even if we score now, there's only a minute and a bit left after that. 3 minutes. I'm really surprised by that. Once again, I'm not saying Coventry would win or draw if there was 5 or 6 minutes, but I'm just surprised it's only 3. Lofted ball forwards here. Hadji Wright is up there. Mason Clark shoots. It's the keeper saves it. Yeah, it's just not Coventry's night. That had to go in, didn't it? That had to go in, and it didn't. Stick around though. Just because Coventry look like they're going to lose doesn't mean that's where we will end tonight. We will keep an eye on these championship scores for you, which do affect Coventry and Derby, so stick around. Still a minute and a bit of stoppage time to go. I will just say before the game wraps up, a massive thank you again for your support. There's 360 people watching. Let's try and finish on 360 likes. Do hit the like button and subscribe as well. Thank you to those of you guys that have liked and have subscribed. If you haven't, get involved, like and subscribe. The game is nearly done. Coventry get a throw in inside our own half. And Derby County will make a substitution. Thompson comes off. Guzman comes on. I'm not even going to say it's time wasting at this point because there's only seconds left and Coventry are not going to do anything anyway, are they? Well, I mean, not that I predicted this, but I did say these games can be sucker punches. Derby County are desperate for points. They are so desperate for points. And Eustace, although Coventry have beaten him twice this season, he is an experienced Championship manager and he's outwitted Lampard today, could you say? Maybe. Coventry have been the masters of their own downfall as well, to be honest. Coventry might get one last chance. Is it going to fall for us? No. It's a Derby free kick on the edge of their own box. And surely the full-time whistle will go any second now. Oh dear. Stick around though. Just because this game's finishing, we will keep an eye on the other ones. Don't go anywhere. And there it is. It took a while for that goal kick. Oh, sorry, free kick. But the referee does blow the full-time whistle. It brings to an end a pretty poor night for Coventry City. Is it the end of the world? No. That's the main thing I'm trying to remind myself and the Coventry fans need to tonight. Is it acceptable? Not really. Tonight was really poor, and it doesn't matter if you've won 10 in a row or lost 10 in a row. An isolated game, that was poor. But the big picture is Coventry have improved. I will allow this because of the great run we're on. But it has to be about bouncing back now. You don't win 10 in a row and then start losing a few in a row. If we can bounce back against Sunderland, tonight can be forgotten. We'll keep an eye on those other results and hope that they can go Coventry's way. But yeah, if you're a Derby fan, fair play. You need those points. I mean, we needed them, but we didn't get them. But yeah, ultimately, it's a game of taking chances. They were more efficient and they kind of reduced Coventry as well. I mean, you could say Coventry had a lot of the ball and Derby just dug in and defended. Yeah, they prevented us from scoring a few. Lampard goes over to the Coventry fans. He's fairly muted and vacant expression. There's quite a few Cov fans staying behind to clap. Not a lot, though. And John Eustace goes over to the Derby fans and he's getting some applause. Right, yeah, like I say, just a quick recap. Derby, more efficient, I guess, on the night. Better defensively, took their chances. The first goal, don't get me wrong, what is the keeper doing? Matt Clark heads it, it just squeezes in. We know that Derby are good from set pieces. That's what they're going to do. They'll lump it. The first goal, it is what it is. Coventry need to do better. And the second goal kills the game. Early in the second half, not a good time to concede. And they get it. Coventry just don't deal with it. We've got to be sharper. We've got to be more switched on. There's one game and then there's an international break. Put everything into that Sunderland game and then you can have a 2-week rest, which you have earned at that point. But yeah, Derby, fair play. Coventry, not good. Let's check in on the other scores. 7 minutes have been added at Burnley v West Brom. We will keep an eye on that. Burnley 1, West Brom 1. Luton, wow, full-time winners at Cardiff 2-1. They had to come from behind. I did not fancy them to do that. Well done. That makes things interesting. We will get the table up, but we'll wait for a few full-time results to come in, guys, because it might change. The full-time whistle has just gone, and Middlesbrough have beaten QPR. So that is a full-time result. Middlesbrough 2, QPR 1. Still going at Norwich. Still going at Sunderland. 1-1 there. And the later kickoff is still Sheffield United 1, Bristol City 0. What I will say is, unless Burnley score, West Brom will overtake us. They only need a draw to overtake us after we lost tonight. And I will get the table up once the full-time results have come through. In the meantime, get your comments in. Let's have a look at what you guys have to say. Get your comments down below. Let's have a look. On the night, the better team won. Well done, Derby, says Wayne. Yeah, that's very humble. Can't wait to beat them dirty Sunderland, says you. We'll keep an eye on their current score, 1-1 still, 7 minutes played of stoppage time. William says it's full time at the Riverside. It is, and it's now full time at Carrow Road. I'm starting to think Norwich are done. They're not making the playoffs, are they? Sheffield Wednesday might. Back-to-back wins for them. And they take on Sheffield United at Hillsborough this weekend. That will be good. Norwich 2, Wednesday 3. What a win. I predicted 2-2, so I am a little bit annoyed that my prediction didn't come true. But, yeah, well done Wednesday. 2-0 down, 3-2 winners. Still going at the Stadium of Light. Still going at Turf Moor. Oh, Burnley, come on. Well, it'd be a disaster if West Brom score. I mean, 1-1's not the end of the world, but we could do with Burnley scoring. Let's have a look at some more comments. Get your reactions in if you're a Cov or Derby fan. Ipswich Crazy says, Matt, what software are you using for your overlays? OBS is what I stream on. OBS. Are Derby the new Preston, says Sean. Oh, God. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one bogey team. I hope not. But they have done the double over us. 4-1 on aggregate. Jeez. Keep your comments coming, guys. I will get the table up shortly for both Coventry and Derby fans. Just stick around a little bit longer. Any more reaction, though? Get your comments down below. Do make sure you've dropped a like. We'll try and finish on 400 likes. I know Coventry have lost, but if you want to support the stream, please do drop a like. It takes 2 seconds, and it takes 2 seconds to subscribe. Andy says, must-win match on Saturday. Lose, and this could be set in the minds of the players. Yeah, exactly. During the 2-week break, and then especially with the difficult games coming. It puts pressure on the win now against Sunderland. Say if we'd gone to Derby tonight and got something, a draw against Sunderland's not the end of the world, is it? But we've got to win now, surely. We've got to win. We've got to go there and win. We'll go there. We're at home for it, but it feels like we've got to win it. They're still playing against Preston. Still playing between Burnley and West Brom. 1-1 there. I'm keeping an eye on that. And also Sheffield United, Bristol City. I'm keeping an eye on that. We could do with Bristol City not getting something there. Full time at the Stadium of Light now. Sunderland 1, Preston 1 is a full-time result. Doesn't really affect us, does it? But Sunderland didn't win. Can we take anything from that? Are they not at it coming into this game? I don't know. It doesn't do their top 2 hopes any good. I'm not sure if they're in that race anymore. Tell you what, Burnley are losing ground, though, on Leeds United. It remains 1-1 at Turf Moor. A great point for West Brom, are we saying? Still going there. Quick little look at League One. Birmingham 2-1 winners. Blackpool 2-1 winners. Bristol Rovers 3-2 winners. Charlton 1-0 winners. Exeter City 2-0 winners. And Reading 2-0 winners as things stand, but still 4 minutes to go in that one. Right, yeah, there's full time from Turf Moor. Burnley 1, West Brom 1. So West Brom will go ahead of us with a draw there. And you've got to look at it through their eyes. West Brom had a harder fixture than us, and they've bettered us. They've taken a draw off Burnley. We've lost at Derby. That said, I don't know, Middlesbrough winning and West Brom drawing's not great. Bristol City are losing. Norwich lost. It's a mixed night. I know Coventry have lost, so that is bad. But in terms of the other results, some have gone against us, some haven't. Here's the table then. Let's have a look. What does all of that mean for Coventry? It means we are 6th. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to make myself a bit smaller there so you can see the points column. There we go. So there you go. Coventry City are 6th. At the end of the day, 5th or 6th, I don't mind. Obviously, 5th would be better, but anywhere in the playoffs, I'll take it. It gives us a chance. But it's not great, obviously losing. West Brom drawing. There's still only goal difference separating us. Middlesbrough, 3 points behind us. Bristol City, 3 points behind us. We could do with Bristol City not equalising in the latter stages at Sheffield United because they're still going there. Blackburn play tomorrow. Let's hope they don't win. And then other than that, Wednesday, they might still be involved. Norwich, not sure anymore. I mean, I think Norwich downwards, are they out of the race? Possibly. I know Watford and Mill will play tomorrow, so we'll keep an eye on that. But it's maybe between these four, West Brom to Bristol City. I'm not sure. What are you saying? Look, the game's gone. We've lost tonight. Let's just hope the other results go our way. And then, yeah, look, one more game before the international break. If we can beat Sunderland, we'll stay in the top six. In fact, as things stand, a draw against Sunderland might just keep us in the top six. But you want to keep the points moving. If we win against Sunderland, 59 is a great spot to be at before Sheffield United and Burnley. Oh, I don't know. Tonight is a reality check. Let's take the lessons from tonight. Is it a positive or a negative that we've lost? It's obviously a negative, but the positive can be that it's a reality check and maybe refocuses us. That's the way you've always got to try and look at a defeat. There's no real good sign to it, but it can hopefully get you going again. I don't know. A wake-up call. I'm not saying Coventry are bad, but let's not get carried away. We're not the best team in the league. We've been in the best form, but we're not the best team in the league, and it's the Championship. Anyone can beat anyone. Portsmouth beat Leeds. Keep your comments coming. I'm going to be here for a final 2 minutes or so. I've been a bit unfair there, by the way. I didn't check on the bottom end of the Championship table. I just thought there might be Derby fans watching. Let's just get that up for you. It is only right to have a look at the bottom end of the table as well, where, oh, it's bunching up a bit, isn't it? Look at that. It's close. So Plymouth are in dire straits now. It's been a poor night for them. I know they've not played, but seeing Luton and Derby win has kind of left them on their own at the bottom. I guess Cardiff losing is good for all of the bottom three. Stoke are going to feel the pressure now as well. And Hull City. Hull City play Oxford, and all of a sudden those two are not quite as safe as you thought. If Derby can, keep chucking on a win every so often, they might get out of this. Derby have won back-to-back games. Luton have won 2 in 3. There is a bit of life at the bottom. So let's watch this space. Once again, well done, Derby. Obviously, I didn't want Coventry to lose, but at the end of the day, you've beaten us. I thought you deserved it, really. I think Coventry were poor. Oh, no, there's been a late goal at Bramall Lane. 1-1. Bristol City have equalised. Oh dear, that is not a goal we wanted. Get your comments in. Bristol City have just scored a last-minute equaliser at Sheffield United. Oh, well, we might as well stay until this game finishes. There's 5 minutes to go in that one. And as I say, that changes things a little bit. All of a sudden, we're not as comfortable in the playoff race. That's not what we wanted. Oh, yeah, get your reactions in. Sykes has just scored in the last minute for Bristol City. There's still stoppage time to go. Not great. Just checking in on the Champions League quickly, because I'm going to stick around till that game at Bramall Lane finishes. Still 2-0 to Bayern, so that's 5-0 on aggregate. Inter Milan 2-1, so 4-1 on aggregate. And PSG 1-0 up, so 1-1 on aggregate, and they're going to stoppage time. Well, sorry, to extra time if it stays like that. In the Championship, as I say, there's been a late goal for Bristol City against Sheffield United. Oh dear, oh dear. And I think Sophie predicted 1-1. I think I said 2-1 Blades, so I could do with Blades snatching that. I'll keep an eye on it. But that is fascinating. Bristol City have got a bit of fight about them, haven't they? Credit to them, but that's not great for Coventry if Bristol City get a draw. I'll keep an eye on it. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep an eye on Bristol City away at Sheffield United. We're at that stage of the season now, by the way, aren't we? Where we're quite invested in other results. We don't want them to win. We do want them to lose. You know what I mean? So stick around. I'll keep an eye on it. Any final reactions, though, to tonight, get them in. And if you want to be our final people to like and subscribe today, it's not too late. Thank you to those of you guys that have been involved. Do hit the subscribe button. If you've joined us late, it finished Derby 2, Coventry 0 and Derby just better. You know, not flawless. I'm not saying this was like watching prime Real Madrid. This is the Championship. This is a team in the bottom 3. It was pretty hard to watch. But that's because my team was losing. And, you know, Derby made us lose. You know, they were just better. They took their chances and reduced Coventry to little. And look, if there's any Derby fans watching still, if you keep playing like that, I think you get out of this. It's tight down there now. It's really tight down there. Cardiff losing at home to Luton is criminal. It's really close. Derby might stay up. Luton might stay up. It's got interesting down at the bottom. But from where Coventry are concerned, it's a poor result. And we're just keeping an eye on that game at Sheffield United where it's 1-1. 94 minutes played. Still 2 minutes of stoppage time to go. There was 6 added and they've played 4. So we will see if there's any late twists in that game. Any final comments? Because I'm going to sign off when that full-time whistle goes at Bramall Lane. Derby wanted it more. Yeah. John Eustace is a good manager. Yeah. PUSB. There you go. 5 minutes added at Liverpool, says Andrew. We'll keep an eye on that. And we're closing in on 400 likes. I did say that's our target. We're on 380. So 20 more to go. Yeah, do hit the like button. If you've already liked and subscribed, that's great. Thank you for your support. 1 minute and 10 seconds left at Bramall Lane. And Bristol City might get away with a decent draw. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. What we've got to say is it's a really good result for Leeds United, actually. If you're a Leeds fan, Sunderland didn't win, if you're still worried about them. Burnley didn't win. And Sheffield United look like they're not going to win. In fact, I've just noticed something. There was a red card right at the end for Burnley. Let's have a look at this. Burnley had a red card in the 98th minute. Egan Riley, 98th minute red card. Violent conduct. Oh dear. So for a violent conduct red card, is that a 3-game ban? Because Burnley play Coventry in 3 games' time. So if that's a 3-game ban, they won't have Egan Riley. If it's a 2-game ban, they will have him for the game against us. So let me know. But yeah, Burnley had a red card at the end of stoppage time there for violent conduct. Egan Riley, I'm not sure what happened. Right, they've played 6 minutes at Bramall Lane. They're still going. 1-1. The full-time whistle will go any second. It's a pretty decent draw for Bristol City, and it means that Coventry are only 2 points ahead of 7th place. If Bristol City had lost, we'd be 3 points clear, but looks like they're going to draw. And Coventry are not comfortable in the playoffs. I mean, we weren't anyway before today. We've only just arrived in the playoff scene, but tonight's results have not been great. As I say, it could have been worse. I mean, imagine if West Brom had won. Imagine if Bristol City win. Let's hope they don't, because they could still snatch this. And if that happens, that really changes things. Still 1-1. The full-time whistle is surely going to go any second now. God, I'm just keeping an eye on it. If you've just joined us, it did finish Derby 2, Coventry 0. I'm going to wrap up the stream when we get the full-time whistle from Bramall Lane. I will quickly flash up the table just to let you know how tonight finishes. But once again, a massive thank you for your support. Do stick around until the very end. Still going at Bramall Lane. 97.5 minutes gone. It would be a huge result for Bristol City to get something from Bramall Lane. Really not a lot in that race for the top 2, is there? Still going. They've nearly played 8 minutes now. There's been a couple of yellow cards dished out. But they're still going at Bramall Lane. Let's just read out a few more final comments. West Brom and Borough, they're going to be vital games for us. Yeah. Glad they are both at home. That's one thing I will say with Coventry's run in. We've got... I know we've got the next 3 games, which everyone's going to say, oh, this is difficult. It is. I do sense Coventry could get something from Sunderland at home. The next two are not nice fixtures. And then, yeah, I guess playing West Brom and Middlesbrough, both being at home, is nice. I tell you what, though, Luton and Plymouth, those away games, they could be really tricky. They could be really tricky, Luton and Plymouth, because in an ideal world, they're both relegated by then, and they don't have anything to play for. But if they're still possibly going to try and survive, that game, is massive for them right at the end of the season. What's going on at Bramall Lane? Ah, there we go, full time. There we go. Got there in the end. Full time. Sheffield United 1, Bristol City 1. Bristol City did score in the 90th minute. So before I go, this is how the championship table looks at the top. Bristol City's draw means they are now only 2 points behind Coventry City, who of course lost tonight. That is the final state of play. Get your thoughts in. Look, Coventry is still in the playoffs, which is great. It's just close though, isn't it? And we've got some difficult games coming. The goal difference is not on our side either. Look at the goal difference column down here. +4. It's tight, isn't it? It's so tight. 9 games to go. There could be plenty of twists and turns. But that's it from me. Look, it's not been a great night, but I tell you what has been great, your support. Thank you to everyone who's been here tonight. Thank you to those of you guys that have liked, subscribed, donated, kept me company. You guys really are appreciated. From where I'm concerned, not the best night. Derby beat Coventry. Coventry played pretty rubbish, but we moved, don't we? We're still in the top 6. Let's bounce back. One more game before the international break. Let's go and get a result. I've got more content coming. Premier League predictions, League One predictions, both coming tomorrow, I think. Championship predictions are back Thursday. Then Coventry Sunderland vlog on Saturday. Thank you so much for all your great support, guys. That is it from me. Trying to keep a happy face. I know we lost, but big picture, Coventry have been doing quite well. Props to Derby. Derby with a big win. Coventry have to respond. That's it from me. Take care, everyone. Peace out.